Who's ready for another unhinged client story? If any of you are about to ask me why I look so tired, it's because I'm tired. So this one happened about 6 months ago. So let's name this girl Keely. Keely, thank you for letting me use your name from the last video. So Keely books a session. There was nothing wrong with this girl that I could see. There was no red flags. She responded really fast. She was very prompt. She was very thorough in asking questions that she needed to ask. What I don't understand is that this has happened to me a couple different times, but there's nothing that I can do to fix this. The morning of Keely's session, like I said, this was like 6 months ago. The morning of Keely's session, she's nowhere to be found. You're supposed to be there at 8:30. That's what time our sessions start. So when 8:40 rolls around and we haven't heard from her, I go ahead and shoot her a text and I'm like, hey, just wanted to check in, see if you found the place okay, just, wondering where you're at. No response. Nothing. Zip. Nada. 9 o'clock rolls around. Okay. And keep in mind, we have a 15-minute grace period. So it's very strict. I have a very strict grace period. So if you are literally like a dot over 15 minutes, we reschedule your session unless for whatever reason, we don't have anything else scheduled that day. But even then, I don't like people disrespecting my time. So I will most likely reschedule you if you're over 15 minutes late, if it wasn't an emergency. So by 9 o'clock, we realized this girl is not showing up. So we were really, really, really confused. But I was like, she's not responding. We've emailed her at this point, tried calling her, texting her, all that good stuff. No response from this girl. So by 9:15, we start packing up because we don't have anything else scheduled that day. But it's like now, 30 to 40 minutes past the time she was supposed to be there. And with no word, I'm not going to just sit around all day and wait for someone. So we start packing up and getting ready to go for the day. And all of a sudden, as we're packing up, my phone rings and it's someone at the front door. So I'm sitting here going, no fucking way. Did she just show up? And I looked at my clock. And at that time when we were packing up and getting ready to go, it was 9:30. So she was an hour late with no word. And of course, within this time frame that she's calling me, I'm sitting here going, do I even answer it? I don't want to be rude, but at this, just in case there was something that went wrong, but why did you not message us? And I don't know, what was happening? So I was like, you know what, I'm going to answer her, answer it, let her up, and then let's just see what her deal is. So I answer the phone. I say, photography by Alyssa Michelle. She goes, hi, it's Keely. I'm here for my photo shoot. I'm sorry, I'm late. No, nothing. Just, I'm here for my photo shoot. I said, hi, Keely. Okay, you are definitely quite a little bit late, but I will let you up so we can chat. You can tell she sounded confused. She goes, okay. And so I let her up and unlocked the front door from my phone so she can come up, and the elevator dings. She shows up. At this point, both of my beauty team girls have gone. I let them go. I was like, okay, I'm paying you. I pay my girls regardless if you decide not to show up. So keep in mind, I'm now paying out of pocket for you to have a shoot that you never showed up for. So make sure you show up, you guys. So anyway, so this girl walks in, realizes there's no beauty team because I just introduced her to my sister and myself. And she's kind of looking around and she goes, okay, so I'm here, cool, let's get started. And I'm looking at her going, girlfriend, you are an hour late. So I basically said, Keely, I tried texting, calling, emailing, I've tried to get a hold of you for the last hour. Is everything okay? And she looked so confused. She was like, yeah, everything's okay. I just got back from dropping my kids off at school. Here I am. And I was like, okay, was there some confusion on the time that, that we started? Because it says in your contract and in all the emails that we sent that it starts at 8:30, your start time was 8:30. And she's like, well, yeah, but my kids go to school, so I couldn't be there that early. So I'm looking at her going, okay, well, that was not something that we had discussed. You never had let me know that the time was going to be an issue for you. Had you let me know, I would have told you, that you should probably get someone to take your kids to school or do something because our time is 8:30. We don't take anything later than that. It's not a show up whenever you feel like it. And she said, well, what do you do with moms that need to drop their kids off to school? What do I do with them? Well, that's not my responsibility. So you find someone to drop your kids off at school. It's, again, not my responsibility. So I was like, well, yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of moms that, arrange for childcare or someone else dropping them off at school so they can arrive on time. She looked at me deadpan in the face and goes, are you mocking me? No, I'm not mocking you. I just can't believe that you're showing up an hour late, still expecting us to be here. In fact, I'm shocked that I'm still here. So she goes, okay, well, can we just get started? And I'm like, no, ma'am, I sent my beauty team home about a half an hour ago because we hadn't heard anything from you. And she said, well, why can't you guys just like, wait, God, are you in such a hurry? And I'm like, yes, we have lives and we don't like when our time is being taken advantage of. And you were an hour late with no contact. Yeah, I'm going to send them home. So I said, you are more than welcome to reschedule your session for the reschedule fee because this was on you. And she said, I canceled everything today to be here. I'm like, except you did not arrange for childcare or like to get someone. Okay, that's fine, whatever. But she's like, yeah, I arranged like everything to be here. Like, so I will be doing this shoot today. And I was like, no, we're not doing the shoot today. So I said, sorry, Keely, we're going to have to reschedule. Again, that our time is done today. Like we can't, there's nothing we can do. So we are packing up and we are leaving. We will walk you out and walk you to your car, but we will reschedule you. Would you like me to charge a card on file? She basically threw a hissy fit and said, do not charge me anything. In fact, I want my money back. Everyone always does that. Like when they realize that they did something wrong and then they can't get their way by bitching about it, then they try to pin it on me and make me the bad guy. It's wildly hilarious to me because it never works. So I was like, nope, you're not getting any money back. And if you don't want to reschedule, then we will just cancel your session. We will charge you your cancellation fee, which actually happens to be a same day cancellation fee. So that will be $2,000. You decide, pick. She ended up rescheduling and apologizing. She literally was like, okay, look, I'm sorry. But she only apologized because she realized that she was kind of fucked if she hadn't apologized. And this was all in person. Then we left. And then we got home, and when I got home, I saw an email that says basically like, fuck you, I'm not coming in, do not charge me anything. If you do, I will be seeking a lawyer or whatever, she said in whatever terms, like I will be talking to my lawyer. And I was like, no problem, charging your cancellation fee. Charged her cancellation fee, and I have not heard from her since. That was 6 months ago.